account and just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just
Super Bowl 48 back in 2014. There's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they're in their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott of the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 24 carries, 79 yards.
And as we discovered and talked with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped late at the 40. Gain of 3. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Prescott to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Cowboys are 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
They go back to the grab with Williams. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. A short completion, just 4 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed it when it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that to around the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping it for a loss.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Well, right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Prescott now from the 50. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. All right. Green 19, just attack.
They'll go again with Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
He's a talented runner. That means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and his early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Allen Lazard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
The losing streak can take it on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now Dallas gets set to take the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Looking to throw, Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
on the counter, here's Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Prescott. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And just shoving him off there. And they work this way upfield across the 45. Yeah, good for 22 and a first down.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball again. And he is swallowed up right in the line of scrimmage. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
2nd and 9.
He went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Out to his left. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
319, Jesse, what?
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
331.
They'll give the Hall. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Here we go. Up, 19 seconds. All right.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Prescott from the gun.
Find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Cowboys.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
47-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Prescott now.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, get right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Now Prescott.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Quentin Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before it's out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Now Prescott.
He has got his target. That's complete.
That is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown.
George Pickens.
A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level.
That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Tie ball game. Still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, just that. Do it.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Fields. This pass out wide to Hall.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Good. 319, just that.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now.
Our
Here's
look
Scott
across
Hansen.
the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with buys on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Vikings move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's a top 10 rusher from last season, Kyren Williams. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Tenaroa McMillan. He'll take this one in, one of 2 touchdowns for him in the first half. The Panthers with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just 1 touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shortly ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
You hear every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Jets, first down.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
It's hit and the ball is loose. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll hand this to Williams to start things up. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, it's Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the Jets' 46-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Right, he finds Tolbert. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Elevator's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. Looking for the seam to find him now. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw now. Prescott got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And New York set to take the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, son.
On play action, Fields. Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Osa Odighizuwa. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Here we go. Move it here, move it.
Now Fields. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 4.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now it's Fields. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is brought in at the 21. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 6.
They run it again with Williams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The ball didn't work very well on that play. Defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try to get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock it backwards.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And he checks this one down to Williams. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Now carry number 20 in the game. Here's Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. from the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Running right, here's Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. And this offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
First down, Dallas.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he runs or where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Throwing, Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. They juked him. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And New York set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling this offense, they don't want to see it punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now he's flushed out left. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 3rd and 9 here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Here's Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Fields. Buying time to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away from 19 with his legs and a first down.
That's good for a Jets.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, here's Fields. And he will go down. The Cowboys see. Osa season. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. To throw is Fields. And this throw incomplete. It's going to lead to third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that's for incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it to Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he will at least be able to fall on it himself. But it was fourth down and the possession changes. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Prescott to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's three for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, Zach. Green Knights.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard
Fields. He finds Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Jets.
Out of the gun, Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 more yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields. And they were going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And this one complete to Smith. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They'll come to the line. This is third and 3.
Here we go.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And shoving through the tackle. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for another Jets. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Fields now to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and 10 at the 60.
They run the option here on first and 10. And he's going to take it in for the Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Folk. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Jets 14.
90 ticks to go. Still time, but they need this onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Oh, a nice burst there as they take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he will have the Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Yeah, here we go.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Dallas, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the calendar changed October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in the bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the